everybody, and welcome back to the Let's Play. So we're going to go ahead and pick up where we left off, and we should be able to go ahead and continue with the main story mission with Professor Fig. Oh, my mic audio is not quite as loud as it could be. One moment while I fix that. Adobe Audition, get back over here. We need to boost the decibel output gain. There we go. Now I should be loud enough to be clearly audible over the game.
Over here.
Come on.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead.
Kind of hard to teleport
I suggest
when
we
you can't tell where
investigate
you're
a little
teleporting
before
to.
doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Oh, like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis. Well done.
Oh, there's a side path. Side paths usually mean fun. Though in this case it just lets me kind of peek over a low wall. Alright, well, let's see what we can do around here. I imagine that the sight lines in this place are going to suck. I just walked through a barrel. Is that okay?
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Petrificus Totalis.
Alright, let's nab these two.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Do you think this is funny?
Incendio!
Accio. There you are.
Rather white.
Accio! Incendio!
Yeah, because we're stealthy through that. Yeah, my stealth skills suck. I'm very aware. Oh, they seem to be somewhat paying attention. At least they're noticing that their buddies are gone. Well, we'll wait for him to walk past, slip in behind him, paralyze him, then we'll take out the other two schmucks.
Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Petrificus Totalis.
Ooh, he had gold. Alright, we are not going to do that again. Because apparently, it doesn't matter how fast you're spamming X, you can't petrify two targets near each other. Even when the button prompt pops up and you're hitting the button. Is this game special needs? Well, come on. You guys can't stand near each other forever. Are you gonna fuck or are you gonna patrol? Come on. Fine.
Petrificus Totalis.
Okay, so it can work. You just have to be really fast on the buttons.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
Well, names have power, but that's old magic we're talking about.
Will draw blood. Deadly mistake, this.
Okay.
How childish! A miss! Also! Let's get it. Number up white, coming back this way.
Accio. Incendio.
I won't rest till you're dead. Put me down!
Come on. Someone's gonna want to hit me.
Leviosa.
You're no match for me.
Ah. Oh well.
It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here.
I need to be a bit more fluid in how I fight. Being too rigid.
Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though.
Yeah, they know a little too much for their own good.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
That reminds me, I have a bunch of talent points I've been sitting on. Alright, core skills. Yeah. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to take a look and see which of these are actually worth grabbing. All right, so I've gone ahead and I've looked at a few things. We picked up, we picked up a one. Let's see, we already had these. So yeah, we just picked up the one core, 2 cores, pardon me, because we picked up Stupefy Expertise and Stupefy Mastery. So Stupefy will now deal damage on impact and stun for longer. I'm not really going to bother with Wiggenweld Mastery. I don't end up taking that much damage, and I have excess Wiggenweld potions to burn. So we don't really need it for right now. Alright, continuing on with the trial.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Yeah, that'd be handy to have.
Welcome to San Bakar's tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry,
Yep, no
a
one plans
reservoir
ahead
of
for
ancient
goblins.
magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of
That's a
ancient
level
magic.
3 lock.
Downstairs, near the entry.
Yeah. We'll take a look at that in a moment. I just realized there's a couple of interactable objects around here. One of them was right next to where I jumped off. Oh, it's just a freaking cup of tea. Chest? Chest. Okay, cool. Gear upgrade. Okay. Also reminds me, I should probably swap my spell set here. Glacius, Expelliarmus, Defendo, and Depulso. That should be a good mix. Alright, let's see how we fare in Percival Rackham's trial.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
Yep, place full of abstract artwork. Creepy architecture. Why do I have a feeling those are going to come alive?
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Yep, it built a bridge. Ooh. Shiny. More shiny. Oh, hey, more Wiggenweld potion. It's not like I already have 16 of the frackin' things. Okay, that's totally not weird. I see more knights. I don't like knights.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Yeah, I opened another doorway. I'll be honest, I don't know why they're having you do all of this crap, because, I mean, just getting access to this place alone would require the ability to wield ancient magic. More loot. Just galleons. You know, galleons aren't bad, but I'd much prefer equipment. Equipment at least sells for more. I hate to be mercenary, but I'm kind of short on cash. Oh. Now, that doesn't look like a statue. That looks like a knight. And I get a feeling he's gonna be angry.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Oh. Big boy.
Stupefy. Incendio.
What? No, 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 no.
Expelliarmus. Defender. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Defender.
Okay, you know what? You're pissing me off.
Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
Okay, so a lot less health than I figured he'd have, though I hate that you can't take his weapon with Expelliarmus. It's kind of gay, man. Okay, so there's loot to be had off to the side. Let's go deal with the loot first.
What have the keepers planned for me?
Okay. Nothing over there, nothing over there. Alrighty, let's see what's behind the Guardians. Things I probably don't want to deal with.
These look familiar. Accio!
Okay, that'll be a doorway to take me somewhere. That leads to loot. How can I get over to that?
Accio! Was it Accio I used before?
Yes, I know how to traverse the terrain, you dumb bint. I'm wondering more about how to get to that damn loot.
Accio!
Alright. Oh, whoa. Okay, that thing did not like me doing that. Noted.
That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go.
Alright, that'll open that doorway, sure. But... there we go. Now the other things are accessible.
Accio!
Okay, legendary equipment, good.
Accio! What did
And
that
alright.
burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine more statues.
Oh. Oh my.
Expelliarmus!
Okay. Glacius apparently cannot stop an active attack.
Expelliarmus! Compulso! Defendo! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Defender!
And down you go. I managed to get through it with only one hit. Not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. Is there any treasure hidden in the alcoves? Nope. Alright. So we'll go down and around and more statues. I hate statues. I'm learning to have a fiery, unabiding hatred for them.
Depulso! Accio!
Oh, whoops.
Protego!
Okay, cool. That opened the way back, and that opened up some other possibilities. But the real question is how to engage with those possibilities.
Accio!
One would need a platform over there, of which there is not one. That's annoying.
Levioso!
I can't lift that thing. Well, let's take a poke back through here for a minute. So I opened the... Oh, you're kidding me, right? Okay.
Accio!
That's just a little gay.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Oh. Okay. Now, is there anything here as a reward? No, there's not. Okay.
Accio!
All right.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
All right. Now let's go back up.
Accio!
Place is just a little
I'll never
weird.
get used to these floors.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, just 3. Okay.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Defender! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus!
Okay. Starting to Piss me off.
Defender! Expelliarmus! Potato! Stupid one! Defender! Expelliarmus! Potato! Stupid one! Defender! Stupid one!
Alright, you know what? Get a little tired.
Stupid one! Defender! Stupid one! Stupid one! Defender! Expelliarmus!
There we go. Alright. I probably didn't need to waste a healing potion. Auto heal after combat. Okay. That pot didn't like being shattered apparently.
Accio!
Okay. Good to know.
Accio!
This is one of those puzzles that's gonna drive me insane, isn't it?
Accio!
Alright.
Incendio! Accio!
Okay. Joy. Couldn't give me a simple puzzle, could you?
Accio!
Nope. I wonder.
Accio!
Alright. I need to reset this. Oops.
Accio!
There we go. More wing and weld. That totally doesn't bode ill. Alright, sadly. You know what? I'm gonna reconfigure things a little bit. Oh no, we'll just alternate between the castings. Alright, so we got Confringo, Defendo, Arresto Momentum, and Flipendo. And then over here we've got Glacius, Depulso, Expelliarmus, and Defendo.
Don't like the look of this. Glacius!
Okay. Shit.
Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Glacius! Defender! Glacius! Stupefy! Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus!
Alright, come on. Come on. You want to take a swing at me?
Stupefy! Expelliarmus!
Alright.
Glacius! Defender! Depulso!
Much better once I get into the swing of oh. Oh my. Okay, you don't have a weapon. What the? You fired that after I teleported. Okay, I'm getting a little pissy here.
Arresto momentum. Defender. Flipendo. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Flipendo! Confringo!
Okay. Alright, you know what? It'll be that way, fine.
Confringo! Arresto momentum defendo! Flipendo!
Okay, so that's impossible to dodge then.
Confringo! Flipendo! Arresto momentum defendo!
Oh, okay, the orb's meant to be destroyed. Well, come on.
Confringo! Flipendo!
Okay. Fine. I need a combat spec. I need all of my offensive spells in one blast. No. Unfortunately, I don't think I can do all of them in one. Okay, come on. Try one more time.
Defendo! Confringo! Incendio! Defendo!
Okay.
Arresto momentum!
Motherfucker. I'm getting real tired of that. Okay, apparently I can't use ancient magic on it, which I was trying to freaking do.
Incendio! Confringo! Defendo!
Alright. What the? Okay, I was not trying to cast Defendo.
Defendo! Confringo! Incendio!
Okay, you know what? I'm getting a little tired of this. Give me one moment. We're gonna try and figure out how the hell to deal with this guy. Okay, so that is officially gay. Okay, so this is gonna be annoying. I only have 3 spells for this.
Potato! Glacius! Levioso! Stupefy! Potato! Stupid! Glaciers! Compulsor! Arrest their momentum.
Okay, so he is changing up his colors, which means I should probably... okay. So that spell pattern should work.
Expelliarmus! Compulsor!
There we go. Remember for a second the color locations.
Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Compulsor! Stupefy! Defender! Glaciers! Glaciers! Potato! Stupefy! Depulsor! Stupefy! Depulsor! Defender! Glaciers! Expelliarmus!
Come on. Charge it up again, motherfucker.
Stupefy! Stupefy! Glaciers! Defender!
Finally. You gotta remember, going forward, things are colored
relief.
for a reason. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. Okay. Now that we got past that giant douchebag, thankfully I can restock Wig and Weld potions very easily, because I have metric tons of ingredients for them. Let's take a peek around, see if there's any treasure. Not really. That mirror is a little weird, but hey, we'll take a look. Oh, that's been looted. Defour? Ah, here's a chest that hasn't been looted. More gear. Green gear. Okay. Well, it's better than 50 galleons, because the green gear at least sells for 60. Okay, I activated the pensive. Why is it not completing? Come on. Nope, there's no way around to that. Something. Okay, so there's nothing out here. Why is it not completing the trial? Don't tell me you're going to make me fight that guy again. I swear, in the name of all that is holy, I will burn somebody alive over this. Come on. Okay. Time to see if loading the last save will allow us to do something. You gotta love these games where they've, thoroughly tested everything out and made sure there's no bugs or glitches. Well, there's nothing out here. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go back manually. Load game. Okay, that's not what I wanted to load. Alright, this should take me back. Oh, you're kidding me. I have to fight him again? No.
Accio. Glaciers. Defender. Glaciers.
Okay, one moment. This is... Why am I back here without any of my healing potions? Okay, this is getting annoying. Note to self, manually save at intervals, because the autosaves can't be trusted to do jack shit. Okay, 15 healing potions should be sufficient. And here's hoping that he doesn't glitch out this time. Also, we're going to make a manual save. What? Oh, you guys are such dicks.
Don't like the look of this. Expelliarmus. Defender. Expelliarmus. Compulsor. Expelliarmus. Potato. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Depulsor. Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Okay, I was in a shield charm, but okay, that's fine. And that one had no warning.
Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
Alright, come on.
Depulso. Defender. Glaciers. Expelliarmus.
Alrighty then.
Defender. Expelliarmus. Glaciers. Depulso.
You gotta love when you get a freaking scam call in the middle of a boss fight.
Defender. Depulso.
I love not having enough spells to actually do the job. Okay, I blocked that. So much easier to do when you actually know the game mechanic.
What a relief.
You and me both, bub. You and me both. Okay, so I can actually loot that chest this time. That's a good sign. Alright, can I actually save the game this time, please? Truly exhibitor. Alright, now let's see if we can get a cutscene. Oh, you are fracking kidding me. Alright, we're going to go ahead and close and relaunch the game here for a minute and see if loading the save up after the relaunch will let me actually do that. I'll be right back. Okay, we're going to try this again. Apparently, this was a glitch that was mainly an issue for people using mods, so we will try without mods, and then failing that, we'll try the patch fix mod. Now, supposedly this is supposed to be patched already in the game, but we'll see. Hold on a minute. That's not right. Oh, that's an autosave. I know, I want the manual save. I don't want to do that boss fight again. Alright, so... there we go. You gotta love games that break if you have mods installed. Absolutely fucking amazing. Well, once this mission's done, we're definitely saving and ending the episode, because I'm gonna have to reinstall my mods after this is done. Alrighty. This should be your first sign that something's wrong with her, dude. Okay,
Your
the creepy
ability
grin was
to
the first sign.
transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
To tamper with the mind of a sentient is to walk a dangerous path.
Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, sit, Isadora.
That's
Tell us
a hell
about
of
your
a joke.
travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Okay. The mask is about to come off. Nope, we don't get that vision yet. Okay.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized
yes.
stone. That must be the way back to the map chick.
Yay! And so after this, we'll go ahead and we'll call it for the episode today. I've had enough glitches, bugs, and frankly pain in the ass game mechanics.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall
Are you
defer
retarded?
to you in this matter, of course. Now then,
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go,
Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, You should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Okay, yay, a way to power up. Okay, now we're at the end of Act 1. So, we're in autumn. Alright, so with that, I do want to go drop off the discs I'm carrying. And then...
I should ask
should be good from
Sirona at the
there.
Three Brims.
About a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens. This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely. Another house token for the house chest.
And one more. There we go.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Okay, so we're going to be learning Alamora and Descendo next run. So let's go ahead and save the game, and I thank everyone for watching. Returning viewers, welcome back. And if this was your first episode, I heartily recommend going back and watching some of the previous entries, especially any of the ones with Professor Garlic. The mod for her is very, very nice. In the meantime, I thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful time, and I will see you in the next one. Also, if you have any comments, ideas, questions, etc. ad nauseum, please leave them in the comments below, and I will try to get back to you. Take care.